Hey, this is EAJ Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Escow.
Jeff
Doing bad time. Doing bad time. Got myself a problem.
I'm messed up, growing tired of knots, tangled up in problems, not caring enough. Now I'm on a journey to find what's right, always telling the truth, but hiding all the lies. And don't go thinking I'm being myself. I just act this way around you, and to someone else. This isn't where I wanna be. Let's look in the kitchen and the living room. Nothing to find but what's left from a really great time that wasn't any of mine. Running away feels like a storm. Let's throw our problems out the door today. Well, finding things clear to me. And don't go thinking I'm being myself. I got other things on my mind, not you or anyone else. This isn't where I wanna be. Whoa, make me see the things on the inside. 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 Don't go thinking I'm being myself. I just act this way around you, and to someone else. This isn't where I wanna be. Whoa, She asked me maybe if I could share her sorrow for all the men that tried to treat her wrong. You're just a baby awaiting her tomorrow. It's rock me baby all night long. She needs an answer to her confusion, someone to guide her with tenderness. But when she's asking for a solution, oh, she gets, you know, it's something like this. I don't know where we come from, I don't know where we're going to, but if all this should have a reason, we would be the last to know. So let's just hope there is a promised land. Hang on till then, as best as we can. Everybody else, you know, it fills her with compassion. That's why she tries to save the world alone. She helps the needy in her own fashion and tries to give them all her own. She needs an answer to her confusion, someone to guide her with tenderness. But when she's asking for a solution, oh, she gets, you know, it's something like this. I don't know where we come from, I don't know where we're going to, but if all this should have a reason, we would be the last to know. So let's just hope there is a promised land. Hang on till then, as best as we can.
All I want is to be loved. All I want is you. All I want is to be from somewhere, an address for me and you. Sometimes it feels impossible to get along. It feels impossible to get along. Again, I'm living with my hand. Again, I'm feeling blue. Again, you've made me question our love. Again, with you, sometimes it feels impossible to get along. Yeah, it feels impossible to get along. Sometimes it feels impossible. So now I sit alone in silence, waiting to hear from you. I pray there's something left inside us. If it's broken, I've got some glue. I'll fix it all for you. Fix it all for you. I'll fix it all for you. I'll fix it all for you. It all for you. But it feels impossible to.
Live from San Diego, it's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Glad everybody could be here today. We got a jammy packed show for you guys. Gonna have a lot of fun today. You know, so much to talk about. Sean and I have been talking about something. We're going to talk about some funny crap today. I'm serious. We got a lot of funny crap to talk about. And then also, we got some serious stuff to get to. And this is the fastest hour of sports talk. I say we get right to it. You're listening to Sports World Radio on SportsWorldRadio.com. Also on Spreaker.com, as well as HonestAnswerRadio.com. You can also check us out on Facebook. Follow us over there on Facebook.com, like our page, Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Follow us on Twitter. Go over there to Twitter, Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. No O in world on Twitter over there. Sports World Radio without the O in world on Twitter. Also, we're on iTunes, bitches. That's right. Subscribe to our iTunes channels and check us out over there. And you'll never miss the Sports World Radio show. I hear Gio laughing in the background. We got a special guest joining us today. We got Gio joining us today. And, of course, our co-host, Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on, fellas?
How's it going, people?
Good.
I am doing good. Welcome, everybody, to January 10th, 2014 at 7:06 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 4:06 p.m. on the West. Jeff, I'm doing great on this cold day and snow in Idaho.
Okay, so we got Browning in the house. Gio is here. He's on the phone with us. Dr. Myth is in the house. I'm sure Wes is freaking listening somewhere. Hello, Emma. I'm sure you're listening somewhere. A lot of people are listening. A lot of people came. Yeah, damn Skippy, I am happy today. We'll get into all of that. We got so much to get to. I hope we have time to get to it. I told Sean to make sure we get to it. I gave some Sean orders today. In fact, I think I'm producing the freaking show today because there's some crap that I want to talk about. Sean, first topic of the day. Let's just get right into it.
All right, first topic of the day. We start in the NFL. The big news coming out of Washington. The Redskins have a new coach, and that would be Jay Gruden. What is your take, Gio and Jeff, on Jay Gruden becoming the coach of the Redskins?
My question is, does his brother follow suit and go with him? He said he didn't want to. He said he didn't want to be a head coach, correct?
Correct, and it's going to be interesting to see what he can do with RG3 and see how the Redskins look.
Gio, what do you think, buddy?
I was going to say, friggin' good luck with the Redskins. They needed help. Obviously, they weren't going anywhere this year.
Well, first-time head coach? What is Dan Snyder thinking?
Well, Daniel Snyder was probably trying to make things better for Pink Sheet Boy.
How much better can it really get? Come on, man.
Well, Gary says, hey, Sean, the Redskins got Jake Gruden. The Redskins will win the Super Bowl in 2014.
Yeah, lots of luck with that.
Here's what RG3 says. He goes, quote, I'm excited about the hiring of Coach Jay Gruden. I can't wait to work with him and the guys. Can't wait to get to work with him and the guys.
Blah, 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 blah. That's what I just heard you say.
Well, that's why RG3 would have a different case if he was on the show saying, hey, boys, how about Jay Gruden become the coach of the Redskins?
RG3, do you think you'll have a better season? You think you'll win more games? Look, I'm getting all choked up about it. Look, you think you'll I can't even get it out, God damn it. You think you'll win more games, RG3, this year with the new head coach?
He probably would say, "Oh heck yeah, man! Come on, we got a real coach. We got the real deal. We're gonna win it for the Redskin fans."
Got a real coach? What the hell is Shanahan? A fake coach?
He was a good coach, but he didn't get the job done.
Did you just say a real coach?
Yeah.
Coach?
He did say that, right, Gio?
Yeah, he said a real coach.
A real coach. What the hell is Shanahan? A fake coach?
Let's compare to a fake coach.
Okay, so Jay Gruden is a real coach. Who else is a real coach in your eyes?
As a fake coach, like he's a WWE coach.
Let me ask you this. Is Bill Belichick a real coach?
Yeah, he's a real coach. That's what he would say. But he says, I like Jay Gruden, and he's going to do the job here in Washington.
A real coach. Is Tom Coughlin a real coach?
Yeah.
You know who's not a real coach?
Who?
Mike Woodson. Even though they did beat the Heat last night. But we'll get into that a little later. I got Heat and Knicks on my mind there, Andrew. We'll get into it.
But yeah, Daniel Snyder finding a new coach, but we'll see how the Redskins look. As for Mike Shanahan, he is still looking for another coaching job.
You think? Is there any teams available yet, or are they all gone?
No teams have expressed interest yet in Mike Shanahan.
Of course not, man.
But he's gonna go with a real team though.
Yeah, you need a fake coach to go with a real team, don't you?
Yeah, but you gotta have a fake team though.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I got the best fake team that fake coach Shanahan can go and coach. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, the Jaguars. How about Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys?
No, because he's sticking with Prince Albert. He's sticking with Garrett. But you don't think Shanahan's a real coach? So he's a fake coach. He can go coach that fake team down in Jacksonville.
Maybe he'll turn that team around and do something. He did with the Broncos when he was there from 95 to 08.
I'll tell you something. He can't do any worse than they're already doing in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Jones-Drew.
Maurice Jones-Drew sucking egg. I can't stand that guy. Hey, you know who else got hired today?
Who?
In college football, and I mentioned it to you before we got on the show.
Kiffin.
Yeah. Lane Kiffin, offensive coordinator for Alabama. Holy freaking Toledo.
Well, maybe
and
Nick
I'm not a
Saban's
college
trying
football
to figure
guy.
out a way so his team can be number one again, get to the BCS championship.
And I'm not a college football guy. You know that. I'm not a college football guy. I don't like college football.
I don't follow.
But that seems a little freaking nuts, huh? I mean, he was
does.
In 3+ seasons at USC, he was 28-15. And then they fired him 5 games into last season. I remember that.
Yep.
And then he was, of course, the head coach of the Oakland A's at one point. But he's freaking going to be the offensive coordinator for Alabama. That's freaking nuts, man. That's just he is not a good head coach. He's probably a better offensive coordinator.
Gio, I like the XFL.
Yeah, that was.
I remember that.
I liked it too, Gio. I liked it too. They should bring that back.
It was like kill a guy with the ball.
Now that Vince McMahon's got his own network, he could bring it back and play it on his own network.
I have a football from that.
Do you really?
Yeah, XFL football. Yeah.
Wow, XFL football, huh? I liked it because they put nicknames on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He hates me. He
yeah,
hates me too.
Exactly. I like that, man. I watched some of those games. It was pretty cool. It was he should bring it back again and put it on his own network now. That really quick because we have a couple of WWE fans on the phone, myself and Gio, and we have some in the house, in the chat room. I know that for a fact. In fact, probably 50% of the people in the chat room are WWE fans. Busting out the new network on February 24th, right?
Yep.
How crazy is that? $9 a month, and you get everything in WWE Arsenal? Everything? The only thing I'm worried about, because they say you get pre and post shows for for Monday Night Raw, right?
Yep.
So you get to watch it before what happens, and then after, and then be all behind the scenes crap. I live on the West Coast. How are they going to work that out?
I don't know. I really don't know.
See what I'm saying?
Still, some things are still freaking planning, I guess.
See what I'm saying? Because I'm on the West Coast. Right when it's going off the air for you guys, it's starting for me.
Oh, okay.
You know, because you guys watch it at 8 o'clock your time, and it ends what?
Yeah.
It ends sometimes between 11 and 11:15, right?
Yeah.
That's
about 11:15, 11:30, something like that.
Right. So when it's 11 o'clock your time, it's 8 o'clock my time. It's just starting for me.
Oh, wow.
So you're ending, and it's just starting. So one thing is you know what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna end up watching it at 5 o'clock at night.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because on the computer, because I'm gonna want to see what happens beforehand, you know. And then I'm going to want to see what happens after. And the only way to do that is to watch it on the network. And I can watch WWE live right there, Monday Night Raw right there on the network. Couldn't I?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yep.
Instead of waiting
I think they said that if you do actually like miss part of like a preview or you miss part of a pay-per-view, you can actually go back to the beginning and watch the beginning.
Right. So I don't have to wait till 8 o'clock at night no more. I can watch it freaking boom right there. And another thing, dude, $10 a month, and you get all the freaking.
That's amazing. That's so cheap.
You get all the pay-per-views,
including WrestleMania.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Just WrestleMania alone is like $60.
All the pay-per-views. That's 12, one a month plus WrestleMania, so basically 13, because they do 2 a month in that WrestleMania one.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do 2 a month, man. They've been known to give you extra bonuses. I'm telling you, that's freaking nuts. That's for $10, and they're charging $55 just for the pay-per-view. And then what I really want to see, Gio and I talked about it while we were waiting to come on the air, the legends in the house. Are you freaking kidding me?
Was it Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Piper? Roddy Piper was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was there. What's the other dude? The dude in the overalls?
The mouth Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart, but the dude in the overalls was there with the huge beard.
Yeah, I forgot what the hell his name.
Hillbilly Jim?
Yeah.
Hillbilly Jim? See, I'm a freaking... And you want to know something? I would love to audition to be... Because they're looking, from what I understand, they're looking for people to do radio for them or interviews or, be a part of the network, and do stuff like that.
Sometime in the spring, they're supposed to do like a live studio show too.
Exactly. I want to be in there, dude. Are you kidding me? I've been following wrestling since I'm 4 years old. I'm 48. Hello? I'll be 48 in March. Hello? That's a long time.
Yeah.
Sure is.
I go back to WCCW days.
How about I go back to WWWF?
Yeah.
3 W's and an F.
NWA.
How about that? I go back to when Vince McMahon Sr. was owning it.
Wow.
That's how far I go back. Yeah, dude, my dad, when we were living in New York, quick story. My dad, when we were living in New York, had an insurance business, okay? Somehow, some way, he got hooked up with Vince McMahon Sr. Somehow, some way, he got and had the insurance on all the wrestlers. Way back when. Got the insurance on all the wrestlers. So every gig, every wrestling event that was in the tri-state, New York, New Jersey, wherever it was, we always got free tickets. And we always had backstage, we always went backstage and hung out. Okay? So this is before the kids, Vince McMahon's kids, were even born.
Wow.
Okay, this goes back to Ivan Putski, Bruno Sammartino, superstar Billy Graham, Tony Gurria. How about some of those names right there I threw at you? Dude, that's how far that goes back. When Vince McMahon was a kid.
I guess WWE's been around, so it's the late 50s.
Oh,
late
dude,
50s,
it was called the WWF.
Wow.
Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
How about that? And then it went to the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
And then it went to the World Wrestling Entertainment. How about that, Chris? How about, hey, dude, I've been with it a long, long time. All right, Sean, what's the next story you got for me, buddy?
So we talked about Alabama hiring Lane Kiffin. In the NFL, 2 players are violated because of the concussion protocol.
Okay.
Well, here it goes. 2 players violated league concussion protocol during last weekend's wildcard games, according to a letter sent by the NFL's head, neck, and spine committee chairman to all team doctors and trainers. So Green Bay tackle and Saints cornerback Keenan Lewis, who remained on the sideline but did not get back on the field. So there's 2 players got in big trouble for violations of the concussion.
So what's going to happen to them? Are they going to be fined, or since the Saints are playing this week, that dude probably won't be allowed to play? What's the deal?
The Saints and Packers declined comment. No fines will be imposed for the violations.
So why even bring it up? Why even, if you're not going to do any fines or violations, then why even bother to bring it up?
Yeah, I thought I read that today, and I thought Jeff would be like.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the article right now. It says the Saints and Packers declined comment. No fines will be imposed for the violation. Then why say anything about it, jackasses?
Really?
Then why say anything about it? And this is fresh off the press. Came off 52 minutes ago. Then why say anything say about it? Don't mention it. Unbelievable. Just sticking your freaking, NFL, you're just making it worse than it already is.
You can talk with Roger Goodell about that.
Yeah, why even bring it up? You're just making it worse than it already is with all these concussions happening. Just you know what you're doing? You're turning that knife just a little bit more, aren't they, dudes? Aren't they, Gio?
To the National Flag Football League, Gio.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, you want to know something? Sooner or later, they want to protect everybody. Take the freaking helmets off. You'll stop the spearing. You'll stop the hitting with the helmets. Take the helmets off. And you know what? Take the helmets off. Take the shoulder pads off. And put either hockey shoulder pads on them or, how about this, Gio? Lacrosse shoulder pads on them.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those gay foam lacrosse shoulder pads. You ever see those things?
Yep.
I played lacrosse. I know. Those gay foam, key word here, foam shoulder pads. No protection whatsoever. You get hit, you freaking feel it, baby. So take the helmets, take the shoulder pads off, and put something like that on them. And then play football.
Jeff, remember when the Legion of Doom came out and they had the shoulder pads with the spikes on it?
Uh-huh.
That's what you should do in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That would make it interesting.
That would make it real. Nobody will be hitting with it. And take the helmets off. Put the spike.
Every week they had to get new players.
Yeah, put the spike pads on, but take the helmets off. There you go.
Different players. Hey, that's a new players.
I kind of like that. There you go. That'll work. I'll tell you one thing. That'll get rid of head injuries. It'll take care of that. Sean, what else you got? That's crazy,
Browning,
dude.
you are the man, buddy.
What did
Dennis
he say?
Rodman apologized Thursday for comments about Captain American missionary Kenneth Bass in an interview with CNN.
What a drunk bastard he is, huh?
Oh,
He goes, I want to apologize.
He's forgetting.
What a drunk son of a bitch he is.
He said it was all because of booze right there, Gio. Booze.
And you want to know something? That son of a bitch is singing happy birthday to Kim Jong, whatever the hell his name is. Okay? Why can't you turn around to Kim Jong and say, hey, dude, do me a solid and let that guy out of jail, please? Why can't you do that, Rodman? You're singing happy birthday to the son of a bitch. You're bringing basketball players over to the guy to play basketball. Walk up to him and say, hey, dude, do me a solid and let that guy out of jail, please. Let that guy out of prison, will you? Come on.
Gio, what's your take?
Did anybody see the interview? And he had the other players around him. He kept like interrupting them.
They were I know some of those players. Okay? You can look in their faces and their faces are saying, I don't want to be here right now.
Yeah, like, dude, shut up.
Shut the hell up, or I don't want to be here right now. I definitely don't want you. Chris Smith was there. Charles Smith. I'm sorry. Charles Smith was there. Kenny Anderson was there. Cliff Robinson was there. Okay? Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
Myth, you're funny. Jeff, it would start a player's craze of saying, what a rush, LOL, and then Andrew goes, oh, got that from the regular show.
Rush! That's what that is. Right, Gio?
Yeah, instead of quarterback going, hut, and go, what a rush.
Right, Gio?
They're still talking about the football. We're talking about Dennis Rodman.
Hey, Gio, can you imagine Lawrence Taylor, okay, with those shoulder pads on, going after Joe Theismann? Oh, what a rush! That would be freaking awesome. Hey,
men's locker room change.
John Madden football people, if you're listening, I want you to make a football game for us people who want spikes on shoulder pads. I want a National Football League game.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
With spikes on shoulder pads, boys and girls. NFL Madden people, you're listening? That's what we want. Spikes on shoulder pads in the NFL. That's awesome, baby.
Hey, Myth and Browning, that's what Jeff will do as next commissioner of the NFL.
Yeah. Actually, what I'm going to do as the commissioner of the NFL. Actually, what I'm going to do as the commissioner of the NFL, I'm taking the shoulder pads off, I'm taking their helmets on, and I'm giving them hockey shoulder pads and say, go play.
And then what if the players say, no, we can't play like this. This isn't real football, Commissioner Escow.
It is, because you're not going to get a head concussion now, are you? You're not going to get hurt as much, are you? Go play football and shut the hell up.
What are we supposed to do, play with a hockey puck?
No, just go play football. You got no helmets. You're not going to hit with your head no more, are you? You're going to hit with your shoulders, aren't you? Go play football. Come on, bring it. I got your answers.
We need Wes right now, LOL. No,
okay.
He's probably listening because he's all upset that his Steelers
Speaking
are in the playoffs.
of Wes, okay, before we go to update, speaking of Wes, I saw this article, okay, and I'm going to give it away really early, but I saw this article. The headline of the article was the one that got me. It says, imprisoned Pennsylvania man seeks injunction to remove San Diego Chargers from the playoffs. What?
I read that and you said it to me.
What?
I was just laughing away and I said, you knew Wes would have some kind of comment about it.
Wes, baby, I put this on Facebook just for you. Okay? This guy, a Pennsylvania man, sought an injunction that he hopes will keep the San Diego Chargers out of the postseason for what he feels was an unjust entry because of bad calls in Week 17. The temporary emergency injunction was filed last week prior to the Chargers' playoff victory at Cincinnati Bengals by Daniel L. Spuck. What a great last name, Spuck. Almost like schmuck.
Even prison.
Okay. Okay, in Mercer, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour north of Pittsburgh, claiming that the Chargers should have not been in the postseason because of a missed call in the game between the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs in the final week of the regular season.
The guy is in prison.
Yeah.
He's upset.
Yeah,
because
add a layer of intrigue to the story. It's believed that Spock filed the injunction from prison.
He's probably in prison for illegal sports betting, too.
Yeah. Online court records indicate that it was sent via inmate mail from Pennsylvania Corrections Department at the plaintiff, and the plaintiff has not submitted a filing fee or requested a waiver. He forgot.
I'm just on the floor and I'm laughing because the guy's in prison and he's making a protest because Pittsburgh's out.
The guy's in prison. Okay. The guy's name is Daniel L. Spock. No wonder why you're in prison.
Wes, hey Wes, did you have a talk with that buddy yourself?
Hey, Wes, is Spock a relative?
Yeah.
If so, dude, get him out of jail, will you?
Wes' long-lost brother.
You know what, everybody? Wes made a connection with the guy in prison.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Oh,
now it goes on to say the chances of this injunction happening actually are next to zero. But but is it interesting to note just how far some fans, and we'll assume Mr. Spock, roots for the nearby Steelers and are willing to go to support their team?
Oh my gosh, I'm in tears. This is just an hysterical story.
Now, in this article, I got to give props to this gentleman. Okay, this article was written by Eric Edholm, of Shutdown Corner. Eric Edholm, much props to you, my friend. Much props for writing this. Now, Spock suggests a few possible ways to alleviate the referee's apparent misdoing. Would you guys like to hear that before we go to break really quick?
Sure.
I think that's hysterical. He believes, now this is freaking, we might have to blow off the update today, Sean. I'm sorry, because this is hysterical. He believes the NFL can suspend the playoffs for a week to 10 days. Okay? And allow Suck Up to try his kick again. Or the league can allow the Steelers and Chargers to play at a neutral site. For what it's worth, the midpoint between the cities would be somewhere close to Elk City, Oklahoma. And Big Elk Stadium is currently open for use. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, let's suspend the playoffs for a week to 10 days and allow Suck Up to kick the ball again. we gotta gather all the players, come back from vacation. No Hawaii, no Pro Bowl. Hold on, come back. Hold on, everybody. Come back off your vacations. We got to do this play again. Fill the stadium for a 3-second play. Sell it for $20 a ticket.
Yeah, there we go.
Right? Unstinking. Are you a schmuck? Hey, Spock, are you a schmuck?
He probably would say, well, I'm in prison, and I'm a Steeler fan, and I'm just trying to make my point clear that my Steelers should be in the playoffs and going to the Super Bowl.
Suspend the playoffs for a week to 10 days and allow Suck Up to kick the ball again. Or get the Steelers and Chargers together to play on a neutral site. Sure. Hey, all you Steeler players and coaches and all you guys come back from your vacations. We got a football game to get ready for. And you only got a day to do it. Come on. What are you, a moron? What are you, a moron?
This is the best story of the year. Oh, my God, that's funny.
Is that crazy or what? Is that
There
the
you
most?
go, Browning. How the heck if you're in prison and be on the internet?
I think some prisoners are allowed to have internet.
Is that the most asinine thing you've ever heard in your life? Hold on, we're going to stop the playoffs for a week to 10 days. We're going to get the San Diego, well, they're together already. We're going to get the Pittsburgh Steelers all back from vacation and all that good stuff and allow them to have a couple of days to get ready. And you want to know something? If they did that, you know what would happen? The Chargers would kick the living crap out of them. You know why? Because the Chargers have been playing this whole time. And the Steelers are, God knows where they are.
And everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you that the Pittsburgh Steelers being out of it has been very depressing for Wes. He says that it's been 12 days and my team should be in the NFL
He's still
playoffs.
bitching. He's still bitching. Been 12 days and he's still bitching. Gio,
he's still complaining. He posts on my wall. I'm like, Wes, it's over with. It's 12 days.
Wes, it's 12 days. Move on.
When I saw this particular article and this headline, imprisoned Pennsylvania man seeks injunction to remove San Diego Chargers from the playoffs, there's only one person I thought of.
You thought of Wes.
And Wes is the name.
I just thought of it. I thought, well, Browning, if this guy wanted connection to the internet, maybe Wes mailed him a cell phone for Christmas and he was able to get internet access.
Gio, is that the most craziest thing you've heard in your life?
That is crazy and hysterical, though.
They play in a neutral site. They should play in Florida, so then both teams go to Disney World.
A neutral. That's just a neutral. Okay, stop the playoffs for 10 days. We've got to get these two teams together and play on a neutral site. You know what's going to happen? The Steelers haven't been playing. Chargers have been playing 2 extra weeks, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
And the Chargers
they're playing Denver.
Right, and the Chargers are all together, aren't they?
Yep.
Okay? And the Chargers have been hitting, haven't they? Pittsburgh hasn't been doing any of that. They're weak. They're wussies right now. They're in their off-season mode. They're not in their on-season mode. They're in off-season mode. I would love to see that game happen right now. You know what would happen? Chargers would stomp all over them.
And Wes would have a different opinion. He probably would say, oh, yeah, bring it on, Jeff. I know more about football than you. My Steelers would whoop your Chargers easy.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head, Sean. My Steelers would kick the crap out of the Chargers.
The myth.
What did he say?
Well, Browning was asking, well, where is Wes at? And I said he's depressed. LOL.
I haven't even gotten to that yet, Browning. I know you're depressed. Maybe you can make it up tonight. They're playing the Nets in Brooklyn tonight. Maybe you can win that game. You couldn't beat the Knicks last night.
You know, everybody, it's been so funny on my Facebook. When you go on there, you check out my wall, and Wes is posting away. He's saying, Sean, the NFL is screwed. If your team loses, you're going to put a protest up. And I was like, yeah, right. I'll be in misery, and I'll get over it a day later. I won't go on.
Exactly. If I'm going to say something to you, Wes, I'm going to say something to you right now. If, and that's a big if, and you know what I think about ifs. If my mother had balls, she'd be my father. That's what I think about ifs. Okay? That's what I think about ifs. But if New England loses,
oh boy,
Sean, by Wednesday, will have all his New England stuff put away. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, and my cover photo will be gone on Facebook, and it'll be a different cover photo. There you go.
Sean will change everything to the Boston Bruins or the Boston Celtics.
I hope all the Boston Red Sox stuff.
Most likely the Boston Bruins because they're doing better.
Come on.
You know, he won't change into his Red Sox stuff until probably spring training is over and the season starts.
Hey, I have my Red Sox T-shirt on right now and a Bobby Hoover jersey. Come on now.
Hey, you got to put that Red Sox crap away till baseball season. I told you that.
Baseball season's over. Sorry.
That's right, you hump. I told you that.
We are the champions of the world.
Hey, you're the defending champions now. There's a new season coming. You're not the champions no more. You're the defending champions.
We'll keep on fighting
till
the
you
end.
Get eliminated.
Let me get the violin out. Let me get the violin.
When they overtook the Yankees,
Hey, I
beat
don't
them
care about
13-6
that.
last year.
I don't care about that. I don't care. We got so much to get to. Hey, I saw this other story on the internet that really boggled my mind. And I have to bring it to everybody's attention. I brought your imprisoned Pennsylvania story to your attention. Now I'm bringing you a whole other freaking story that I think you guys are going to love. Okay? How about this? Here's a great headline for you. State championship football coach claims to be fired for running up the score. How about that, kids?
Oh, my God.
How about that, kids? A Virginia high school released a statement on Wednesday claiming the leader of its state championship football team resigned to focus more on his family. But the coach is claiming administrators didn't renew his contract for running up the score.
What do you think about that one, Gio?
Unbelievable.
Is that crazy?
Very
We sure got some crazy people to start off 2014. Didn't they make some New Year's resolutions or something like that?
Here's the statement by the school. Coach Carl Turner has decided to step down from his position as head football coach at Bishop Sullivan Catholic High School.
He resigned? Jesus.
Yeah. Coach Turner expressed that he would like to spend more quality time with his family, enjoy watching his son play college football, and focus on his professional career. Okay? Now, this is Coach Carl. When I got to into Principal Price's office, he looked at me and said, "We're not going to renew your contract." I asked why. He said, "Because we told you not to run the score up, and you chose to run the score up on teams." Bishop Sullivan Catholic started the season with a 37-0 win over Isle Wright.
Whatever.
Okay, yeah. Academy, and won all 12 games by an average of 27.6 points a game. The largest margin was 62-6. Defeat of Newport News. Okay? How crazy is that? He got fired because he ran up the score on teams. We told you not to run the score up, and you chose to run the score up on teams. Hello, this is football. Hello, this is football.
Yeah, this is football.
Do it in college, they do it in the NFL, they do it.
Exactly. And you want to know something? They did it the day after he won the championship. So he didn't even get to enjoy it. How about that? He got Turner told the paper he received a text message Wednesday from the BSCHS athletic director, Corey Mistrata, at 6:30 a.m. and had an anonymous feeling about his future. "Today is my day," he reportedly thought. A few hours later, the school released a statement. Boom, and I read you the statement. How about that? Is that crazy? Is that freaking nuts?
Crazy and strange, if you ask me.
Guy wins you a state championship and you fire him because he ran up to score.
Very strange.
What the hell is going on in this world?
A lot of people are acting nuts and crazy and weird.
Is it his fault that the other team sucks so bad? No.
Not really.
What is he supposed to do? Run the ball every freaking play? So he runs the ball and there's a breakout and the guy scores a touchdown. Not his. What's the kid supposed to do? Fall down? What the hell's the matter with you?
What the heck is the matter with the person and what's going on with this world? What the heck is the world coming to?
You know who's getting their At Bastard of the Week, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know who's getting their At Bastard of the Week, don't you?
I think there's two candidates.
I do believe so, but I got to give it to these people here. You got to give it to Bishop Sullivan Catholic High You got to give it to Bishop Sullivan Catholic High School. You have to.
Yep.
You have to give it to them because that and Corey Mistretta, the athletic director, the BSHCS, and their athletic director, Corey Mistretta, and I hope I'm pronouncing that wrong because that's wrong what you guys did. Absolutely 100% wrong. Instead of firing the coach, how about you suspend him for the first 2 games of the next season? That's going to hurt him more. This is just going to get him more publicity, and you know what's going to happen? He's going to get a job against you, and he's going to come in there and kick your ass.
Hey, Jeff, you were talking about the school. What's the name of that school again? I'm going to just type it down for the Rat Bass of the Week.
Bishop Sullivan Catholic High School.
Okay, gotcha.
And Corey Mistretta is the athletic director. Corey Mistretta. They deserve to be the Rat Bastards of the Week. Because I hope Carl Turner, who's the coach, who's the gentleman who was fired, the head coach who was fired, I hope he gets a job of a rival school of yours and kicks your ass and runs up the score on you because you deserve it. Am I wrong?
Nope.
Yeah, I hope that happens. I really, really do because that you deserve that. You folks at Bishop Catholic High School, you do. Bishop Sullivan Catholic High School, you really deserve that, and that's what should happen to you. Hey, we got some other things to get to, man. Let's get to our NBA elimination team picks before we move on to our NFL picks.
Okay.
And Gio, you're going to join us for our NFL picks, right?
Yep.
Cool deal. I'm moving over to my...
Thanks a lot, Gio, on my wall for Facebook.
Why? What did he say?
He said, Sean, put away that Red Sox stuff. And I say, no, man, I'm happy. Champions of the world.
Yeah, put that Red Sox crap away, will you?
I'm wearing a Red Sox t-shirt right now. I'm proud and happy of it,
It's not football season, dude. It's not baseball season. It's football season. Put that crap away.
Yankees and Giants are playing with the strippers.
Well, right now the Yankees and the Giants and the Red Sox are hanging out with the strippers.
I'm playing golf.
That's right. Hey,
Pretty soon the Celtics will too, because we're fighting for an NBA draft pick.
I called my buddy in Arizona today. I go, hey, what you doing? He goes, I'm playing golf. I go, you son of a bitch. All right, so let's make these NBA elimination teams really, really quick because we got some other things to do. We gave away the Rat Bastard of the week, and that of course went to Bishop Sullivan Catholic High School and the athletic director Corey Mistretta for firing the head coach of your football team for running up the score. Nuts. And I hope he gets a job and your rival against you comes over and runs up the score against you, you rat bastards, you. Okay, let me get away from that. All right, so NBA picks.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first, dude. Which team are you eliminating this week?
All right, first team I'm going to eliminate is the Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies. You're going over there in Westland, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of the Washington Wizards as my first team. They're gone.
You're not going to go with Randy Whitman and the Wizards?
Nope. I'm not going with Randy Whitman and the Wizards. Randy Whitman and the Wizards. Try and say that 10 times fast. Randy Whitman and the Wizards.
Randy Whitman and the Wizards. Randy Whitman.
Yeah, lots of luck with that. Gio's got his mic off right now, and he's trying it, I guarantee you. Randy Whitman and the Wizard. Randy Whitman and the Wizard. See, you can't do it, man. All right, so who's your next team?
Detroit Pistons.
The Pistons, huh? You're taking out the Pistons, eh?
Yeah, sorry, Kenny C. I got to take out your Pistons, buddy.
You're taking out the Pistons, huh?
Yep.
You know what? I'm going with you. I'm getting rid of those sons of bitches as well. I'm taking them out, too.
Kenny will be very depressed.
I'm taking them out, too. So you got rid of the Grizzlies, and I got rid of the Wizards, and we both took out the Pistons.
Yep.
See you, wouldn't want to be you. That's how we like to say it here at Sports World Radio. Those teams are knocked out. Next week, we'll get rid of 2 more teams apiece until Sean and I have 1 team left each. Now, we have no idea who... I don't know who his 1 team is going to be. He doesn't know who my 1 team is going to be. Last year, we ended up with the same team, didn't we, though?
Mm-hmm.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all your fault. This year, I don't know if we're going to end up with the same team. I'm not sure about that.
We went with the Spurs last year, and look what happened. Those stinking Heat spoiled it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not going to go with the Heat. I didn't go with them last year. I'm not going with them again this year. And speaking of the Heat, hey, dude, what happened to the Heat last night? I'm talking to you. That's right,
Yeah.
Andrew.
Hey, Browning, what happened to those Miami Heat? They lost to the Knicks, didn't they? Your Heat are bad.
The Miami Heat, the New York Knicks benched their 2nd or 3rd or 4th best player on the team. J.R. Smith benched him. You want to know why? That son of a bitch was trying to untie shoelaces during foul shots. Did you see that, Sean?
Yeah.
He was trying to untie opponent's shoelaces during foul shots. He was told by the NBA not to do it. And he did it again, and they fined him $50,000. And Mike Woodson sat him. I happen to think Mike Woodson did the right thing. I agree with that totally. Do you know he also ran up a room service bill of $3,000 when he was on the road?
Jesus.
Yeah. You know what he said? He said, I kept ordering food because I wanted to see how high they were going to pile it up in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't eat any of it. He just wanted to see if they were going to keep bringing it to him. And they kept bringing it. How crazy is that?
Very crazy.
And you want to know something? That went on the Knicks tab. He didn't pay for it. The Knicks did.
Yep.
It's time to sit his ass for a couple of games and say, listen, you're going to play my way or you're going down the highway. I don't care. If I'm the owner, I don't care. We'll eat your contract. You're gone. You keep pulling this crap. You play by my rules or you're gone.
I agree with you.
Right?
Yep.
Right? Beep, idiot.
Yeah, he sure is, man. It's ridiculous. It's just freaking ridiculous. Get your crap together, J.R. Smith. Get your crap together. Hey, so we got some NFL picking to do, huh?
Yeah, they
Yep.
do. And poor Browning. I'm sorry about your Heat. Better go cry about it in the river. Okay, the next
Well, they could. Well, you know
NFL
something.
action we got for tomorrow.
Oh,
the
Sean,
Seattle Seahawks host the New Orleans Saints.
Sean, really quick, you know something? The Heat are playing Brooklyn tonight in Brooklyn. The Heat could bounce back and win tonight, or they could lose 2 in a row. Ooh. So we'll see what happens tonight. Okay, what you got first? I'm in 5th place in this thing. Sean, Gio,
Yeah.
you're in 2nd place, man. You can catch him now, huh?
Yeah.
You and Ebo only 3 points behind him, right?
Yep.
I'm looking at it. Look at that. Sean's
I-
getting a little
I-
nervous
for an
now.
hour, so Sean gets 1 point. Oh,
Yeah.
I got 1
Sean's getting a little nervous now, isn't he?
point.
Don't ever underestimate the Schmedley.
He's probably getting a little gray in the back.
Sean's puckering up a little bit, isn't he?
He's getting old, turning old gray.
He's getting
You're
a-
only 3 point. Come on, I'm up 3 over you. Cut that out. I'm still ahead, and I can
Sean.
still win this pick'em.
Sean, you do another 1 for 4 this weekend. Guess what's going to happen, buddy? That's right. You go 1 for 4 again. You know what? And Gio goes 3 for 4. You know what's going to happen?
What?
You're going to be tied, or you're going to be only 1 game ahead.
I have to tell you, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and the fat lady isn't singing.
Well, I hope not there,
I
buddy.
think the fat lady went on a diet.
Because I'm too many points down. I can't catch him. Only Gio and Ebo can catch him. Sean's got 165, and Gio and Ebo are at 162.
Come on, Schmedley pride. Schmedley pride.
Oh,
Gonna be Betty. I can't even win my own damn pick'em pool this year.
yeah.
What kind of crap is that? I won it last year. Okay, first game. Sean, go.
First game, you got New Orleans going up to Seattle. I do not see New Orleans winning this time. Seahawks win.
Saturday games only, fellas.
Yep,
Saturday
yep.
games only because we got Saturday night show to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're taking Seattle?
Yep.
Okay. Gio?
I am picking Seattle.
Oh, it seems like you want to gain a point on me there, Gio.
Well, if he's picking Seattle and you're picking Seattle, yeah, how's he going to gain a point on you, you rat bastard?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus, right. You both are picking Seattle. I went against Sean a lot last week, didn't I, Sean?
Yes, and it was very depressing.
You know, I'm doing it again. I'm going with New Orleans.
What? You're picking the Saints to go up to Seattle? Seriously, Jeff?
Uh-huh. And Gio, I advise you to switch your pick because that's the only way you're going to catch his ass. You got to think about that. You got to catch him. Okay, Shawnee, we all know you're taking New England.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for Saturday night, folks.
We all know you're picking New England.
Go Patriots.
Gio, you with us?
Yes.
Who you taking?
No, I hate New England.
And you're taking them anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, there you go, Gio. You could go from a Giant fan to a Patriots fan. There you go, bud.
Can I ask you guys a question?
That's not gonna happen.
Last week, how many? Last week, how many home teams won?
Oh, let's see. Indianapolis beat Kansas City. San Francisco won at Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And New Orleans beat Philadelphia. Sorry there, Browning.
Uh-huh. So out of the 4 games, only one home team won last week. Is that correct?
Yes, and San Diego beat Cincinnati on the road.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Indy's going in there and beating you.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't want to be depressed on Saturday's show.
So I got 2 more picks up on both of you. See how that works?
I see. He's going against me. I see how it's going.
I'm out of it. I got to take some chances here. I got I got to take some chances here. I'm out of it. So now we're not picking the Carolina game or the Denver game until tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because we got our NFL show tomorrow night. We'll talk about all 4 games tomorrow night. Actually, tomorrow night we'll be able to talk about the Seattle-New Orleans game during the show for the show. We'll get to talk about the New England-Indianapolis game because that game should be at the tail end of the game by the time we come on the air tomorrow night. Right, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get to preview the 2 games and make our picks. So we'll have a lot to talk about in tomorrow night's show as well. So I'm taking New Orleans and Indianapolis. And both of you schmeglies are taking Seattle and New England.
I'm going to have to sit down and look at my stats.
Well, Seattle's... See what I'm saying? He's thinking.
I better not be depressed on Saturday night when I come to the show. I want New England way ahead of Indianapolis.
Boy, I'll tell you something. Saturday night show is going to go one of 2 ways, fellas. It's going to be a really...
Sean's going to sit there with his box of tissue and go,
No. Sean's not going to be in the mood to talk, or Sean's going to be very jabbery. One of the 2 is going to happen.
He's just going to sit there and cry.
Right.
Hey, come on. I'll be fired up tomorrow. You bet.
Because I could sit here and go, holy cannoli, Sean, what the hell's going on with New England?
Yeah.
And then I'll say, Jeff, I don't even want to talk about it.
Exactly.
Browning goes, why, Jeff? Why pick the Saints?
What do you mean, why pick the Saints?
That's what Browning is saying to you.
Why? What do you mean, why pick the Saints? Because they're playing. That's why. Because I think that the Arizona Cardinals, who are the only team that beat Seattle in Seattle this year, showed a little chink in their armor, and New Orleans is going to go in there and just do their thing, man. I just think.
Yeah.
I can't pick the Eagles. They already lost to the Saints.
The average Yahoo user picked the Patriots and Seattle.
Patriots and Seattle, correct. 74% for the Patriots and 85% for Seattle.
Yep,
Correct.
yep.
Correct. And nobody's given San Diego a chance in hell.
Nah.
And you want to know something? That's the way we like it. That's the way me likey. Because I have a feeling something's going to be brewing up there in Denver.
We'll talk more about that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. So we got through everything we wanted to get through. Rodman, the state championship dude, the imprisonment dude who wants to freaking stop the playoffs for 10 days and start over. Unfreaking believable, that is.
That was the classic story of the whole show right there. The guy...
Yeah. The guy who's in jail.
Well, Wes must have sent some kind of internet connection to this guy so he could make his...
Daniel L. Spuck. Daniel L. Spuck. I would like somebody to send Daniel L. Spuck an email. Browning bastard. Send Daniel L. Spuck an email from SportsWorldRadio and tell him he's freaking crazy. Okay,
I was rolling on the floor laughing the whole time.
Type in the message saying Sports World Radio thinks you're crazy. Stop the playoffs for a week to 10 days. The hell out of here, you joker.
He said, look, my Steelers got screwed. I deserve to protest.
It's never going to happen. It even says it in the article. It says it right there in the article. Okay? The chances of this injunction happening naturally are next to 0.
NFL is really going to listen to a guy that's in prison.
Guy who's in. But you want to know something? The guy who's Daniel L. Spuck, I'll have backup. He'll have freaking Wes. Both of those. You know what would be really funny? Because Daniel L. Spuck filed the injunction, but he didn't pay for it. Right?
Yep.
He didn't pay for it. He didn't submit the filing fee or request a waiver. Maybe Wes can do that for him.
Wes is probably talking to him right now. He says, "Keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. We need to start protesting.
Maybe
Wes a fixed game and we're screwed."
Maybe Wes can file the filing fee for him and request a waiver for him because that guy's in prison. Maybe Wes could do it. You never know. Maybe Wes will help him out and do it. You never know. Hey, on that note, we're getting the flock out of here. We'll be back tomorrow for NFL Real Talk. Join us then, 7 p.m. on the West, 10 p.m. on the East. We'll make our picks for Sunday's games. We'll talk about Saturday's games. We'll have a lot more fun tomorrow night on NFL Real Talk. Join us. Until then, my friends, that's Gio. That's
Later,
Sean.
guys.
I'm Jeff Escal. This has been Sports World Radio. Remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Later.
Hey, boys, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When's that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon?